Hi everyone, it's Luke here, and I'm chatting today with a very wonderful man, and I've been told a man of many talents, Mr. Mark Grist. How are you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you. Good, thank you. Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad, good. As I say, I've been told that you are a man of many talents. Would you give us an insight into the wonderful world of Mr. Grist?
Okay, Luke. I got kind of a weird job. I guess I'm a poet and I'm a storyteller and I'm a rap battler as well. I've kind of done a lot of rap battles and things, and I mostly kind of create things that I share online with people. I'm kind of really interested in trying to connect with audiences, and YouTube has been a really good space for me to do that. So I create a lot of my poetry and rap kind of videos for YouTube, so that people can kind of share that work around with each other.
That's amazing. Do you want to tell it that I find that really, really interesting because obviously we do a lot of writing and it's poetry and creative writing, but as you say, you kind of take that and mold it into different forms like the rap battles and stuff. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, well, I guess I mean when I was growing up, when I was a small child, I used to read a lot, and I loved reading, and I kind of wrote things as well, and I mostly kind of wrote things to make my friends laugh, like little kind of comedy poems and things. And I realized that for me, what I loved about my writing and using words was finding a way to connect with another person or another audience. So I sometimes go and perform, or I used to before the pandemic hit. I used to go
Yeah.
and perform a lot in kind of pubs and in theaters and things. And otherwise, yeah, I like to kind of write things that are designed to be kind of seen and heard, I suppose. And that means I do all sorts of stuff because you can be seen and heard in so many different ways. You can be seen and heard within rap and within poetry, and yeah, within rap battles as well.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. I mean, the face always changes of these industries and especially the creative industry. And I think it's so cool that we now get the opportunity to explore different avenues and reach new people and kind of show art in so many different forms. And I think you're a great example of that, of taking written word and going to rap battles with it. And I've seen some of your like online work that are animated, and it's just really cool. And it's a new way and a fresh way of looking at things. I think it's great.
Oh,
Um,
cool. Thank you.
so you have been our guest judge in the past for a few of our competitions, and you've had the opportunity to read some of the entries that we've been sent in. How was that? How did you find that?
Oh, it's been amazing. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it. Some of the things that I've got to read by judging these competitions have been amazing, so creative and so original. I think originality is like one of the key things that I think about when I'm writing all the time, trying to say something a bit different so it stands out. I think you need to do that if you're going to kind of share work with people online. And so there's been so much originality in the work that I've been reading, and there's been a lot of truth in it as well. A lot of people have kind of really kind of said things that have resonated with me and have kind of made me think about my own life in some way. And I think that's a great thing that we get to do as writers as well. So yeah, those two things I think when I'm always kind of looking out for when I'm kind of judging is kind of originality and whether there's kind of some interesting truth in there as well.
Absolutely. And that kind of brings us on to our next point. So we're here today to talk a little bit more about our brand new competition, Pandemic Poetry. And it kind of hits a lot upon what you've just mentioned. It's an opportunity that we've tried to create. It's really important for us to give, children, young adults the space to use their creative outlets and to show the world and to connect and really show what they're about and what they're feeling. We kind of wanted to give them a platform to talk about their futures. We know that, not everyone's feeling too hopeful about what's to come, and not everyone's feeling necessarily the most ambitious. And we kind of want to let everyone know that we're all in this together and you're most likely not alone. And, there's no line limit to it. There is no kind of constraint because we really wanted to give people the opportunity to really express themselves. And I think that's the main point of this competition. So do you think you could tell us a little bit about the amazing power of, using that creative outlet of literally of writing and why it's so important as well with our emotions?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the pandemic, if it's taught me anything, it's taught me how powerful our words can be. Like when you're kind of, for myself, and I'm sure a lot of other people have been, you kind of trapped inside your house with the same people every day. You start to realize that we can use our language with each other to kind of ruin each other's days if we want to, or we can use our language with each other to lift each other up and kind of lift each other's spirits and help us feel we can get through things. And I think for me personally, over the course of the pandemic, I've increasingly been trying to write poems that are kind of a bit more positive, where I've really wanted to try and do something more positive with my words, because I've realized if they have an impact on those people around me, they can have a wider impact on other people as well. So I kind of feel like this is a great competition for, you know, if you want to see what you can do with your words to try and help people, when, to be honest, when I think people need it more than they ever have in my lifetime, when people really need a chance to feel connected to other people and to feel lifted in some ways. I think, yeah, if you were going to write something, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, I mean, very beautifully said. I think you're totally right as well about the power of the words. I mean, I've stayed pretty much in the same house for quite a while, and you're right. You know, everyone's been on each other's backs, and everyone's been in the same boat as well. And it's showed everyone the power that these words can have, and also, you know, reading things online. I think we've all been stuck watching the news, or we've all been on social media, and actually the things that we see directly have a large impact on our mood, and that's why we kind of want to create those words from other people to help create somewhat of like a poetry community almost. Seeing your words among so many others that are going through a really similar thing is so important, because, you know, people know that they're heard, they're not alone, and everyone's kind of in this together. And you, I believe, will be guest judging some of these entries. Are you excited for that?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going through the final shortlist and kind of doing some judging there and seeing what we come out with. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I find that kind of judging things like this, it really kind of charges my batteries, you know. You get to kind of, and also like you get some really amazing ideas and images and uses of techniques. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what people come up with, and if you if you're going to go for this, like really go for it. See what you can see what you have to say. I'd love to see what you've got to share with me.
Absolutely. Well, to everyone watching this, Pandemic Poetry is open now until Sunday, June 17th. As I said, there is no line limit. There is no form constraints. You can very much put your feelings, put your thoughts into words. Show us that, you know, how you are feeling. And we want to try and create a bit more ambition and a bit more hope for the future to make everyone feel like they are very much heard. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this has inspired a few people. And I look forward to reading some of the entries, and I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, no, it's been great, Luke. Have a great day, and I'll catch you later.
You too. Thank you. See you later.
Bye-bye.